Have you ever looked at your paycheck and wondered, I work harder than ever, so why does it feel like I have less money? You wake up early. You commute through traffic. You spend 8, sometimes 10 hours at work. You meet deadlines, solve problems, and give your best every single day. Then payday arrives. For a brief moment, it feels like progress. But within days, the money is gone. Rent has increased. Groceries cost more than they did last year. Gas prices keep climbing. Insurance premiums rise without warning. Even a simple cup of coffee costs more than it used to. You aren't spending wildly. You aren't living a life of luxury. Yet somehow, you're falling behind. And here's the unsettling part. You're not alone. Across the United States, and in many parts of the world, millions of hardworking people are experiencing the same reality. They earn more than they did 5 years ago, yet many feel poorer than ever before. This raises an uncomfortable question. What if the problem isn't that people aren't working hard enough? What if the rules of the financial game have changed, while most of us are still playing by the old ones? For decades, we've been taught a simple formula. Study hard, get a good job, work hard, save your money, and eventually you'll build a comfortable life. For previous generations, that advice often worked. Today, it's becoming increasingly difficult. The cost of living is rising faster than wages in many sectors. Debt has become a normal part of everyday life. Homes are less affordable. Wealth is concentrating into fewer hands. And many families are discovering that hard work alone is no longer enough to create financial security. This isn't a story about laziness. It isn't about blaming individuals. It's about understanding the invisible economic forces shaping our everyday lives. Because once you understand why working harder doesn't always lead to getting ahead, you can begin making decisions that move you toward financial freedom instead of keeping you trapped in the cycle. In this documentary, we'll explore the hidden reasons behind this growing financial struggle, from inflation and debt to the psychology of money and the widening gap between income and wealth. By the end, you may never look at money, work, or success the same way again. Let's begin. For most of human history, survival depended on one simple equation. The harder you worked, the more likely you were to survive. Farmers who spent longer in the fields harvested more food. Craftsmen who perfected their skills earned greater respect. Merchants who traveled farther often made larger profits. Hard work and reward were closely connected. That belief became deeply rooted in society. It shaped our schools, our careers, and even our identities. From childhood, many of us hear the same message. Work hard and success will follow. It's inspiring. It's motivating. And in many cases, it's true. Hard work absolutely matters. But in today's economy, hard work alone is no longer the entire equation. Imagine two people. The first works 60 hours every week. They earn a salary, pay taxes, cover rent, buy groceries, and save whatever is left. The second works fewer hours but owns shares in businesses, rental properties, or investments that continue generating income, even while they sleep. At first glance, the first person appears to be working much harder. But over time, something surprising happens. The second person's wealth often grows much faster. But because there are two very different ways to earn money. The first is by selling your time. The second is by owning assets. When you work a traditional job, your income depends on one thing, your time. If you stop working, the paycheck usually stops too. Your earning potential is limited by the number of hours in a day. There are only 24 hours. No matter how talented or hardworking you are, time has a ceiling. Assets work differently. Stocks can rise in value. Businesses can generate profits. Real estate can produce rental income while increasing in price. Intellectual property, books, software, music, online courses, can continue earning money long after the original work is finished. In other words, assets don't just pay you for your time. They can pay you repeatedly. This creates a powerful difference. Many people spend their entire lives chasing a higher salary. Meanwhile, wealthy individuals often focus on acquiring more assets. They understand a simple principle. Income pays the bills. Assets build wealth. This doesn't mean every wealthy person avoids hard work. Far from it. Many entrepreneurs work incredibly long hours. But they are often building something that can continue creating value without requiring every hour of their personal time forever. The challenge is that most workers never learn this distinction. Schools teach us how to become employees. They rarely teach us how to become owners. As a result, millions of people spend decades working harder each year, yet never escape the cycle of trading time for money. And that's where the real problem begins. Because even if your salary increases, if the value of your money is shrinking faster than your income is growing, then you're running a race where the finish line keeps moving farther away. In the next chapter, we'll explore the invisible force quietly reducing the value of every paycheck. Why are so many hardworking people feeling poorer today? It's not because they're lazy. It's not because they don't care. And it's not because they're working too little. The truth is far more complex. Inflation quietly reduces the purchasing power of every paycheck. Debt keeps millions trapped in cycles that are difficult to escape. Consumer culture encourages spending instead of investing. And while many people trade their time for money, others are building systems and owning assets that continue creating wealth long after the work is done. Understanding this isn't about blaming the economy or giving up hope. It's about seeing the game clearly. Because once you understand the rules, you can begin making different choices. You may not be able to control inflation. You can't decide interest rates. You can't rewrite the global economy. But you can control how you respond. You can invest in valuable skills that increase your earning potential. You can build an emergency fund instead of relying on debt. You can spend less than you earn and invest the difference consistently. You can begin owning assets, even if it's just a small amount at first. And perhaps most importantly, you can stop measuring success only by the size of your paycheck. Real wealth isn't about looking rich. It's about having freedom. The freedom to make choices without constant financial stress. The freedom to spend time with your family. The freedom to pursue work that matters to you. The freedom to live life on your own terms. History shows that every generation faces economic challenges. But history also shows that those who adapt, continue learning, and think beyond today's paycheck are often the ones who build lasting financial security. The goal isn't to work endlessly. The goal is to make your work create opportunities that continue growing long into the future. Because at the end of the day, the wealthiest people don't simply earn more money. They build systems that make money work for them. So the next time you wonder why working harder doesn't always make you richer, remember this. Hard work is the engine. Knowledge is the steering wheel. And ownership is the road to lasting wealth. The question is no longer, am I working hard enough? The better question is, am I building a future where my money works as hard as I do? Because that single shift in thinking could change the rest of your life. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this documentary, subscribe for more deep dives into money, psychology, business, and the hidden forces shaping our world. And remember, the greatest investment you'll ever make is in your own financial education. See you in the next documentary.